Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united to all rock the bookies. Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united to all rock the bookies. Not financial advice, but you can follow me. I got a straight bet, parlay, and a lottery. I'll never be in debt, I'm passing unless it's quality. But I'm fucking any bookie up, cause I'm all about equality. Do it raw, we don't let them wear a blindfold. No pause, we just fuck them in they eye hole. KBO, NPB, we always get the sweep. Don't forget to tell the picks right before you go to sleep. Waking up to green, ain't no better feeling than that. Population got your bankroll fat. Went from digging in the crates to looking up the stats. Now bookies crashing now when the Degens stack. Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united to all rock the bookies. I'm a Degen. We from Degens. You a Degen. You a Degen. I'm a Degen. We from Degens, and we should be friends. You a Degen. I'm a Degen. We from Degens. You a Degen. You a Degen. I'm a Degen. We from Degens, and we should be friends.
What's up?
Yo, what's good, guys? How we doing on a busy Friday? Fun Friday here, Degens.
We're doing great, I think. I'm doing great, man. 3 out of 4. Must say this week we're 3 out of 4 and 2 pickers.
Yep.
That's not even 3 out of 4. That's like 6 out of 8. That's like 7 out of 8. Let's go.
That's the best you can ask for, man. With Asian baseball, because like we always say, there's always gonna be one backwards night. Sometimes multiple ones. So when you get through a week with just one backwards night, it's gonna happen. It's inevitable.
Yeah.
I think you're doing pretty good, man.
Yeah. I'm a little happy with it. I'm a little sad about Underdog not giving us the free plays they gave us last year still, but we're still gonna make do, so it's okay.
They didn't give us anything, no NPB or KBO. Sometimes they do that though randomly. They'll skip the day.
Yeah, super weird. I don't know what they're doing over there, but
it could be like whoever is in charge of that department is just like wasn't around or didn't have time or something. You know, we don't know.
I hope they just one day pop up with Long Neck at 1.5 and Haruto at 2.5 and all those fun ones we used to get. J. Cole's here, baby. Ayo's here. Let's go, guys. What's up, pimps? J. Cole said, it's Friday. You ain't got no job. Josh live from the Bat Cave, Ayo says. That does look like a Bat Cave today. I like it in the dark. Makes me really like how the kids say, locking in. We're locking in today. That's one of my favorite things the kids say these days, locking in. We're locking in. Yeah, I love it. He used to say I'm in the zone. Now he used to say we're locking in. It's even better, I must admit.
Oh, like that. No, that's true. That's true. Back, like, our heyday was in the zone. That was the big thing. Now you're right. It's transition to locking in.
It's funny, because the kid here is 15 now. She's coming home with different words, and I'm like, oh, what? This? Oh, I love them. Oh, I get to put them in songs and stuff. I write them on the fridge whenever I hear a new one. Oh, lock it in. It's definitely on the fridge.
You're using that's child labor. You're using her as material generator.
Yeah, she's like, I gotta go do homework. I gotta go lock in. I was like, yes, that was the coolest shit you've ever said. I'm writing that down.
Love it.
So yeah. Anyways, back to sports.
Let's try. We're gonna keep this short, man. Because it's busy today, and I haven't even gotten into MLB at all. So I want to have time for that. But Underrated has already spent a decent amount of time and research on the MPB stuff, so we can just pick his brain and get the plays that he's liking. But first, I just wanted to show our new website is up and running. It's not completed at all. We just got it going last night, so still adding and changing things, but it is there for people that aren't current members of our Discord. are interested in joining us and using the models that we're creating for MLB, KBO, NPB to get projections, data research, and help with your prop hunting, it's check out our website, population.tech, TECH. That's the domain we chose because the .com was taken for houseplants research. Funny website, but yeah, here, I mean, this is where our models will live. You can find them all in here, including the MLB one that I've gone over before. And if you're not a member, you can join in. Click the join button, and we're doing a free 7-day trial. And you just sign up with WAP. So if you don't have a WAP account, it's really easy. Make a WAP account and join us. It's $25 a month. You get access to Discord, where we give all the plays out, do live betting, talk about plays, research, and all that. But then you also get access to all the models that we have, which eventually we'll have on here. The MLB one's already on here, but we'll have the KBO and the NPB, and then we'll also have like we'll have a tab for all the data for KBO and NPB, so you can find like all the advanced data that's normally pretty hard to find for Asian baseball if you're really into Asian baseball. So trying to make it like all inclusive, one-stop shop, right? So you can find all info on here. You can contact us, and that's it. So if you launch the model here, it's real easy, man. You'll hop right in, and all you gotta do is, and I put an instruction manual on the website too, but you just click starters. It'll bring up all the starting pitchers for that day, and then lineups drop, batting lineups drop throughout the day, so you have to constantly click lineups. And if you run the projections without the lineup confirmed, it'll just do lineups, projected lineups temporarily, but it'll say when the lineup is confirmed or not for that pitcher.
Click
so
lineups.
it's like 2 buttons.
Can you click lineups right now? Let me see what it does.
Lineups
Okay.
are fresh. 14 games. It's 14 games today, right? Yeah, 28 pitchers, 14 games. Yeah.
Woo, 14 games. How can you tell how can you tell if it's the lineup? Oh, I see, projected right there. Duh. Cool. And then are like, say you want to check out one certain game, how would you do that? Like, how would you see the lineup for the certain game?
So click starters. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Upload it here. Lineups.
That's all the pitchers right there in order of projected strikeouts. Oh, they're not in order, exactly.
By like the highest projection line, and then below that you scroll down, and then it has each breakdown for the pitcher, all the data.
So, for example, Peralta there, how would you find that game's lineup? Like, what's the who's he going against?
Right here.
Colorado. And that's the Colorado lineup?
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that's the projected lineup until the real lineup comes out, and then when you hit lineup again, it'll put the real one in there if it's out.
If it's out, yeah, you just gotta. What I usually do is like I'll watch like Twitter if I'm waiting on particular lineups. I'll look on Twitter and like the Underdog account, and they're really fast, and they'll say like, okay, lineup, and they'll say lineups out, and they'll provide the lineup, and then I know. Then if I click that button, lineup button,
Nice. Gotcha.
Upload it, and then
Okay.
that's it. I mean,
And then does the projection for the strikeout change with the lineup changing? Like like automatically?
Yeah.
You'll just see it change on the pitchers tab?
yeah,
Okay.
it'll change.
Do you ever have it so you could see what the change was? Like, do you have that too? Or no?
No, I don't. You could,
Not that
but
it matters. Not that it really matters.
Yeah, because the projected lineup is just a projected lineup. It's not going to be perfect.
Right.
If you're just trying to get an idea early on, you want to do early research.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you should always wait for a confirmed lineup before making any bet in baseball. So,
Yeah. Alex is here. What's up, bro? He says, I thought y'all are in your 20s. Yeah, we're almost in our 20s. No, I said, bro, that's why we got all this experience behind our plays, bro. We ain't in our damn 20s. If we were in our 20s, we'd be having poo-poo plays. Just kidding. He said you should rate it. He said you should raise the price with all that work that you put in. That's what Alex said. Alex be knowing. Ayo says prop goat. Yeah.
You're not wrong. I mean, I don't want to do that to people, man, because I know how it is, balling on a budget for a lot of people. But I mean, I'll tell you this, man. It's not. What I learned is the shit's not cheap, bro. Like, it costs money to do everything. I had to pay for the domain name. We had to pay for the domain. We had to pay for certain name, like back things in the back of the engine to run the website. It's like 4 different things you have to pay for.
How do you do the hosting part of it? I guess we got to talk about that again, but yeah, I'm sure people wouldn't mind helping just at least pay for the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, not only time, but like actual money was invested. Like, definitely invested to create the model too. Like using AI for assistance and like paying for all the tokens to get that shit running nonstop during the day. So. But I'm just happy it's finally up and running. I mean, there's going to be kinks. Like, I'm still working out because now that it's fully employed online. So I'm still going to work on that. But I'll probably release it to the Discord current members today or this weekend. And they're just going to have to provide me feedback and when they get errors. And I'll look through it. And that's the best way to get it optimized is in troubleshooting. So, yep. Look out for that. And if you're current Discord members, I'm gonna post something in the Discord and tag everyone and say like when I'm ready to give it out, and just basically I'm gonna tag everyone and say like just DM me, and then I'll DM you a personal username and password to log in. Because when you click on this launch MLB model, it's gonna say it's gonna ask for login, and I will provide that information to the current members, and then future potential members that join, you would just get that once you sign up. We would provide that login information to you guys. Okay. Should we do this?
Let's do it. The site looks dope.
Nice. And I'm excited to get the KBO on there too, and the NPB stuff. Do you want to game by game?
All in time. Whatever you want to do is fine. We don't have to. I can just tell you what I looked at real quick if you want, and then we can go from there.
Did you have anything from I haven't looked at anything yet.
Okay.
Anything for the Giants?
Tell you about this one. Mata, we've never had his props till today, which is kind of interesting. He is a K guy, but they got him a little too high. I think he's 5.5, and he's not really going that deep either because he's a youngster. So it looks like to me it's probably a pass and just watch and see what he does. Underdog doesn't even have him, I don't think, but 5.5 is too high for a youngster like him. Let's look at his game so far. So he is 20. Actually, he's 26, but this is first year in NPB. 6 innings, 5 innings, 4 innings, only 24 batters. They're letting him. He went 6 innings, only gave it 1 run, but only 23 batters, and they pulled him. So he's not going to be in there, long enough to want to take it over 5.5. I don't think. Just from that throws me off. Plus, he's first season. But 6, 6, and 5 so far. Actually, I'm sorry, 2 games and 6 twice. So he's capable of getting 6 for us. But do we want to really put our money on that? I don't think so, because he's so new. That's about all with him. But he's an interesting guy to go moving forward. He looks pretty good.
How come he's not showing up in the log here?
I don't know. Oh, because you're typing in the different. I was talking about Mata. Mata. Yeah, I guess the other guy hasn't pitched yet. We don't have props for the other guy. Kitayama, whoever that is. The imposter. Yeah, Mata 2 games.
Wait, this is showing the same game twice. Or did he play Yak twice?
He played Yak twice, yeah.
Oh, he played Yak twice, okay. So, I mean, yeah, man.
There you go.
So he only has, not only does he have 2 starts, but he has 2 starts where he played the same team.
Yeah.
And that strikes out. Like,
what I do like about him, though, is when I'm looking at, I always try to check this because I feel like in NPB there's fucking salad tossers, you know? What do you call them?
Meatball tossers.
Meatball tossers. There's meatball tossers, and then there's guys who can get strikeouts. And he's a guy who can get strikeouts. So, because you look at his velo, he's up there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh. I see what you're saying now. Like, under the hood, man, like, really good zone contact. Really, really good chase rate, and then the velo is really nice. Yep.
The only thing that's scary about him is how long of a leash they have with him, because he's new, I think. He could crush it, but do we want to put money on that? I personally want to stay away, but he could get there.
Giants are like top 2 in strikeout, right? With Yak?
He is going against the Bunk Stars.
Oh, right. He's on the Giants, right.
Yeah, Bunk Stars they will strike out. They will, but I will say
they strike out more to righties or lefties. I forget.
They strike out more to righties. What's interesting is, I think it's to lefties. Yeah, to lefties they are dead last. So whenever we get a lefty against him, we should look a little harder into it. We'll remember. But he is a righty, I believe. Yeah. So I think it's a pass, but he's an interesting guy to watch. 95 miles an hour is something to be desired here in good old NPB.
Oh yeah, man, for sure. I mean, damn, yeah. Wait, man, if he was a 4.5 or even 5 flat, that'd be a smash. But it's risky. I would say this, like, if you got a little extra bread, crumble off a little piece, and just throw them in like one slip, and just fuck around and find out, right? Like, because from what I see, the potential's there, but I wouldn't use them as like core piece, multiple slips. I would just just throw them in there if you're trying to sweat something for fun, low unit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then how'd the first 5 work out last night?
It pushed. Yanagi sucks.
He got slapped.
Yeah, not slapped. I think it was 3-1, but I mean, I'd rather have a push than a loss, I will say.
Yeah, for sure. Anything you want from that game? Shitty Agawa. God, he's so bad. The little elf.
Agawa, huh? Yeah.
Remember him?
He's the old elf.
All the time.
He's the old elf, right?
The little one. He got us one time, and you hated him so much for that.
Yeah, I remember. Because he got the picture a couple times. He's the guy with the triangle hat, where he folds it into a triangle.
He's really bad.
I didn't look at him because his lines are at 3.5, and going under 3.5 is always weird. Like they could fall into 3.5 unless he's playing against Oryx or something, and he's playing Chinichi. So I didn't even look because it's no matter what I find, I don't think we're gonna want to go under. But what I will say is what I do like about Underdog that I think we're going to get all season long is when PrizePicks has 4 flat, 5 flat type of things, Underdog is going to put the wrong side, and we're going to get a strikeout of value, and then they're going to give us 0.83, and 0.83 is basically like, if you put that with a normal play, that gives you it's a 2.9x, but it's basically the same as PrizePicks. So think all season
That's a
long we're
great-
going to be able to win like that.
Yeah, that's a great call. Yeah, that's a great point.
Yeah, so we're good
Yep.
there. Our underdog plays are going to smack all season long.
Yeah.
Here and there, obviously.
Is it available on Underdog? No.
Agawa, I think he's 3.5 everywhere. Is he there? He is 3.5, 15.5 outs. So they know he's trash. 15.5 outs is like, bro, you suck. If you're an NPB and you're at 15.5, you have no confidence. We have no confidence in you. I cannot take you over. Or you're under. Well, 3.5 is just too low, bro. And 15.5 is too low to go under. So
Yeah, I mean, and look, we're not giving him any. Boogie's not giving him any respect. Like, Yak is like number one in their division, and going against Shinichi's like near the bottom, and Shinichi is still minus 140 favorites because I think it's got to be because they're Gawa.
yeah, he's not good. I have all the rest of the pitchers up here in every tab except for him because I'm like, bro, not touching that dude.
But yeah, I mean, his first 3 starts, he's looking the same as he did last year. 13% K rate, 11% walk rate. His walk rate is almost equivalent to his K rate. That is disgusting. Holy shit, that's that bad, dude. And his chase rate is 23%. That's like one of the low. I look at chase rate like numbers all day long, and that's like one of the lowest I've ever seen.
23.
Yeah.
I like that this site has all this real easy to find. This is cool.
Yeah. Zone contact is bad, almost 90%. Yeah,
he's so bunk. He's so bunk.
I agree. If I'm going to do it under 3.5, it has to be against a team where they check the box on everything. Like with him, he's going to live in his zone. He's going to try to draw contact. And so you want a team that has bats that have really good zone contact. And Shinichi, I just don't trust him for that. Like if I'm going to do it under 3.5 on a really bad pitcher, I don't know if you agree, but let's look at the zone contact.
I totally agree. Like we were doing that last year on Underdog. We were taking under 3.5s when there were shitty pitchers against like Oryx and shit, but not Shinichi.
Yeah, Shinichi's average. They're right in the middle, like dead in the middle at 85% zone contact. Seibu and Oryx, no surprise, the 2 lowest strikeout teams at 87. So yeah, if they're facing Seibu, man, who is the highest at basically 88% zone contact, I'd be down.
Right. Exactly. I'm gonna look at his game log now for fun, just because we're talking about him. So he had 3, 2, 3, and 4. So he's only gone over 3.5 once. But he's the type of guy. I pray he gets 6. So then they put him at 4.5 against Oryx next time, and then we'll smash it. But as of today, we just chill.
I agree. Who did you get the 4 against? It says unknown on the
Yoke, Bunk Stars. The thing is, too, he went 4 1/3 innings, 4 2/3 innings, 5 2/3 innings, 5 innings. He's never even gone over. He's so bad.
He had 5 walks.
Yeah, I was just about to say. I just saw that. He has 5 walks last game. He's terrible, bro.
Or if he can get 4 against the Bunk Stars, our homie, he's got to get 6. But yeah, anything for Ono?
No, same guy, bro. Same. Although he did do better lately, I think he had a crazy weird game. Didn't he have 11? something just outright ridiculous.
Punch it. We took it. Oh, I remember. Yeah, but we took his under that game.
Yeah, and it wasn't good.
Well,
I think
he faced him earlier. Am I looking at the right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He faced him twice. First time 1 strikeout. Second time 11. Yeah. He had 6 against the Giants. Yeah. This guy's a yo-yo, man. I don't want to fuck with him.
Yeah. Last year we were taking his unders the whole season. He was 15% K guy last year.
Yeah.
So we'll wait till we get a better matchup.
For sure. What about Tarnik going against Hongshin?
Yeah, I was looking at Tarnik. I was like, maybe, but they have his lines a little too high for my liking. I don't want to risk it. He seems a little above average, but 5.5 is. We're getting top pitchers at 5.5 these days, so you can take a look at him. But he seems to be slightly above average, if that.
I just want to see under. I want to look under his hood here.
I do. I want to see too. Ooh, got the velo.
Okay, so he looks like a contact guy. It looks like to get his strikeouts, he needs weak, poor contact. He's not getting it from Chase. 25%. It's horrible, but he has really good zone contact. So if the team he's facing has really bad zone contact, I think that would push him over the top. But I'm pretty sure off the top of my head, Hiroshima has good zone contact.
Yeah, Hiroshima's never a team we.
Yeah, they're number 3
against.
They're tied.
Yeah.
They're tied with Oryx for zone contact. So I think he's a stay away. I think at that point you have something going one way for the pitcher, and then something going the other way for the batters, and it's like which one wins out. And at that point, it's like a true 50-50 proposition. So
yeah,
I'd stay away.
Yep.
Okay. Looks like so. Yeah. Okay. So this is interesting. Hiroshima looks like they're chasers. They're number 1 chase team, but they're top 3 in zone contact. So keep that in the back of my mind, the back pocket. Like if you have a pitcher who has a really high chase rate going against Hiroshima, I would consider the over. But if you have a pitcher with really bad zone contact, consider the under. Yeah.
So who is a team that does have what we're looking for? The chase rate. If we were going to take his over, what team would we want to take his over against?
Tonight?
No, not tonight. Just in general. No, not for Tarnik. Yeah.
Nippon. Yak.
Okay.
Because they have really bad zone contact.
Okay.
Yeah, for pitchers that are getting their strikeouts from living in the zone and just like dominating with like just the poor zone contact, or you want the lowest zone contact percentage, and those are pitchers that don't require chase, and that's exactly what Target looks like, because he has a 23% K rate with a 25% chase rate, so he's getting the strikeouts, and he's getting it because not from chase. He's getting it from living in the zone and them
Not
either
being
sitting
able
on
to
his
touch.
pitches. Or
They're it's that 93. It corresponds directly to that 93 velo over there.
yeah. They're probably whiffing, sitting on it, watching him go by.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is not the matchup for him. So now we know that about Tarnik. We should write that down. He is, only play him against poor zone contact team.
It's interesting. There's a good amount of players like him this season. New guys that have some velo to them. Now, can they put it all together? We don't know yet. But where's Howard at? I was interested to see if he comes out and gets some Ks again. He hasn't pitched in a minute.
Did he get injured?
I don't know. Did he?
For sure.
Okay. I mean, we can jump through a lot of these guys. I think a lot of them are feeling like this. Just passes. You know Murakami already. You know the matchup. Oh, Freddie's going against Hanshin. Did you look at Hero or?
Yeah, I had it backwards, bro. My bad.
Okay, that's okay. Let's look at Hanshin's.
They're average. They're right in the middle.
Okay. I'm still staying away. I don't want to count on
Although
him.
I will say, their top 2, they don't chase at all.
Mhm.
So those games where they're having high strikeout, because they have given pitchers high strikeout,
Mhm.
they're not striking out from chasing. They're striking out from
Sucking.
probably whiffing and not making contact.
That
So Ono got 11 off, right? And
Yeah.
we looked at him. He wasn't a chase guy, right?
He's a salad tosser.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's like pretty identical stats to Tarnick, right? Like around 25% chase rate, which is really, really low. And then his zone contact is below 90, but Tarnick is even better because he's at 85%.
And Tarnick got 5 miles per hour on his velo too.
Yeah, but Tarnick is Ono is a lefty, which is kind of interesting. Tarnick
Ono's a lefty?
is a righty.
I thought he was a righty.
Yeah,
Oh,
so that's right here at least.
that changes things.
But Tarnick did face Hunchin already.
He is a lefty. Interesting. Okay.
And he only had three strikeouts. But that was his second start of the season. Okay. Yeah, he only had 3 strikeouts. But he only faced 21 batters.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's exactly what I was saying. It's hard to trust those dudes. Like, they did let him go 6 innings and face 27 batters last game, and he did give up 5 runs. That's a positive.
That was probably a punishment thing.
Stay out there.
Yeah.
I don't want him. Get out there. Yeah, I think he's a pass, but another interesting guy to keep watching.
Yeah. Now, see, Murakami, he has really good chase and zone contact, so he's just like an overall kind of guy.
He's good. He just doesn't get Ks when we want him to a lot of times. He pitches to win. We don't like that.
I know.
We want Ks. They got his outs too high to even want to trust. His Ks are interesting though. 5 flat is not bad, but then you look at the matchup and then you like, it's just
a lot, bro.
It's just the hero matchup, you know. It's like
he had 6 against them recently, right?
Jockeys. He did, yeah. And he went 7 innings.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, it took him.
Yeah.
A lot of times he'll get his Ks real late too, so it probably took him like those last few batters. So it took him 7 innings to get to that 6.
Yeah. He's like you say, he's a slow burn.
He is, man.
If he was 4.5, I'd be on it, but
yeah, fuck it. Okay. Oh, we got our boy Tanich going.
Yeah, but he's 6 flat. It's kind of annoying.
Bro, he was smoking that 6 last year.
He's dope.
Like,
He's the man.
Is he not the same?
No, he's
Coming
good.
back from it.
Nah.
He's been injured. He was injured to start the season.
I think he's still doing pretty good. I think he got it.
Oh,
the
you
5.5. Yeah, he got the 5.5 for us last game.
Bro, we got. If it was 6.5, I would stay off it. But bro, I feel like he could fall into that 6 flat minimum, right?
He could. I just don't like taking over 6. But I mean, definitely possible.
Damn, something is. What the hell is going on, man? Never mind.
I know.
The number. What is going?
It's just early,
brother. Number
I think
one.
it's just early.
They're not chasing. They were the number 1 chase team last year. They were they chased them.
That one first baseman, he always would strike out.
They must have changed up their lineup a lot, man.
Well, against righties, they're pretty average, 21.3.
Well, because Tanichi's all about chase, man. Like, that's his thing. Yeah, look. Only one game this year, but 41% chase rate.
Can you click a button and go to last year, or no? Is it only this year?
Yeah.
What was he all last year? Let's see if he's a super chase machine.
Oh, I'm just by eye when you watch him. He is. Let's see.
But 41 on there. I haven't seen anybody at 41 yet.
$31. Look at his contact percentage. Elite.
Yeah, bro. He's dope. It's weird, but because he was so bad last year, the first half of the season. And then so we started getting great lines. But Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna play it personally. I'm not gonna like play in multiple slips. Just play in one slip because I want to sweat him and cheer for him and have a reason
Well,
to. So
I was interested if he was going to be 5.5 on Underdog, but they have him at 6.5, so took me off of him. He's at 20.5 outs. I'd rather not against SoftBank, but he could get there too. It just doesn't feel as good as the couple plays that I do like. I could be wrong, but there's a couple plays coming up that I like better.
okay, we should just get to those because we're running out of time. Hold
Okay.
on, let me just see.
We're almost there. I mean, you can just.
I can stay here. I can talk this shit all day, and then I won't have
Yeah.
any time for.
Well, there's a lot of guys that are right on the line. I think the bookies nailed the lines, and they're nailing the lines by accident. You know, that's his average this year. So
Yeah, and just like the matchup, and yeah,
they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
9 and 12 strikeouts his last 2 games. That was last year against SoftBank. 9 and 12.
He's a beast.
6, 9, 12.
I
then
mean,
early in the season, he
to
even
be
had
honest,
5 in his first game when he was dead. When he was like,
yeah, he's
broken.
doing super bad.
And he still got 5 when he was broken against.
We can go over 6, man, because if he gets 6, we don't lose. I have a feeling 6 is his floor. Nah, 5 is his floor.
That's
but,
what I'm saying.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I think it's his floor too.
I don't mind
I mean,
it.
I'm not saying. I mean, 5 could be more realistic, and if SoftBank's numbers, what I'm seeing, are real, then
Yeah.
it could be 5 for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if these numbers are fake or not.
Yeah. I don't mind it.
Because what I'm seeing is that they're like elite for not striking out. Like number 1 lowest chase percentage, and then like top 4 in zone contact.
You know what I do like, though, now that I look at this? Because I was thinking, who's on the other side? It's Bunk Owasawa, but he hasn't given up runs. Maybe that under in this game. That might be the ticket. If the line's not too low. Not to change the subject.
Oh.
But I don't mind the 6Ks really with you if you don't. I don't know if I love it, but I don't mind playing it at least once.
Okay, let's do it. I mean, SoftBank is still top 3 in swing and strike rate, so they're still whiffing, man.
Yeah, and they still got the first baseman. He's going to strike out. He sucks.
And yeah, that's sort of,
it's not bad. 6. They got it at 6. Oh hell nah, bro. I'm going in. They got it at -210 for 4.5. What? 4.5? You can go to? I'm on that, bro. Lottie versus SoftBank, 4.5 under first 5. What?
with these 2 pitchers going, like
Yeah.
Yosawa is like still on beast mode. I don't get it.
Yeah, bro.
He's going against Lottie.
Yeah.
Should we talk about him at all, or just let him
Who?
be?
Owasawa? Well, bro, he is 6.5. Remember? On Underdog. On Underdog, he's 6.5.
Okay.
That's crazy. He has been balling, and he is in a good matchup, so I don't love it,
I
but
would just stack it. And just play a fun quarter unit, man. It'll make the game fun. And it also goes with if you're back in the first 5 under, it goes with that too. Like,
oh my gosh,
just
that
hope
first 5 under
both-
is a smash.
yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. And
Dude,
then
you
just
could-
hope they swing.
You can even go down to 4 flat, and it's -170. You can put a couple units on that, and if they hit 4, it's a void. I like that. Ooh wee. I'm putting real money on that
Yeah, I do
tonight.
that.
And it's earlier, so we're going to be half awake. We get to cheer again. I can't wait. That's the one.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's really early. 9 p.m. It'll be the prime time. It'll be on the one website.
With the
So,
American
with the
dude
commentator?
announcing? Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
Who
let's do it.
Who says, Ito, I don't
Right.
know. I think he's gone. 180 pitches. He's still coming in. Yes.
After every inning, he's like, "Oh, he has to be done after this. He has to be done." And then he comes right back out.
Yep. Dude,
So
Under
I
3
can't do first 5. I'm gonna
dude,
sweat it this way with you.
you can do that too. First 5, though, you could go under 3 flat, and it's plus money.
Damn.
That's not bad. I'm not going to do it though because I always like being safe. But that 4 flat minus 170, I think, is the one. Woo!
Yeah, the three flat, you could just get unlucky burned by a lucky home run with runners on base, like a 3-run home run.
Think about it like this. I know you don't do this as much. Obviously, I like doing these kind of things, but I don't mind betting a minus 210. If I put $210 in to win $100 when I think the play has like an 85% chance to hit, it just makes sense. So would you do that, or would you bet 170 to win 100 at 4 flat? I'm kind of thinking the 210 is better.
The difference is like a push if it lands on 4 or a win.
Yeah. Yep.
It's 4 versus 4.5.
Yep.
I would just go with me personally. I would do the 4-5 because you're not losing money, right? You just get refunded.
Yeah, but if you do the 4.5, if they land on 4, you win the money. You kind of look at it both ways. You know, it's like they can give up 4 runs. These two guys, they can give up 4 runs. Tanichi's gonna hold SoftBank down, and Uwasawa, all he has to do is hold Lati down. Like, come on, bro. 5 runs they have to score to beat you. But yeah, the 4.5 is cool because if they score 4, you still win. You put $210 to win 100, or you put $40 less and you have a chance for the void. I don't know. I'm probably going the 210, but I know people don't like doing that. I don't give a fuck. I'd rather have a bet that super feels like it's gonna hit, and I win $100. If it doesn't hit, bro, we'll be super surprised, and they can take my money at that point.
For sure.
You know,
it's great. You have to play that. It's great value, man.
I'm in it. 210.
That's why we've had game log or game line wise.
Yeah,
so far.
I think so. Cool. I'm in. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna sweat it with you by taking their strikeouts together. So.
Okay. We'll cheer for them. Cheer for old man Uwasawa.
I'll back them that way.
Let's do it. All right, I'm gonna post this right now so we don't forget.
Anything from the Cebu rack?
Cebu rack, man. Urena's new.
They made him an alt line. You can't take his under.
Yeah, he's a little scary. I looked at him too. I thought his 4.5 would be decent. But
Underdog's not offering his strikeout because Cebu's not. They're back to not striking out. He's not a high strikeout guy, so that makes it easy. Pass, and then Nasuki did it for the cookie.
Yeah, he's a sinker baller. Somehow he had one good game, so his lines are a little high. But I don't think he's worth touching.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving along.
Here's the one. I think these are our 2 plays. I think.
Our homie. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You talking about Kitayama? He was in the tomb last year.
Bro, we fucked with him so hard last year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we started when we first got introduced to him because he's a youngster coming up prospect. We started by taking his overs and he was hitting, and then we started fucking with his unders, and that was starting to hit. And then one game he got super lucky, had like the last batters or whatever scenario, and then we all started hating him. And then we just ever since then been taking his under. And I assume you want to take his under in this matchup.
Yes, I do. I think he can get there, but I'm happy taking it because I know Oryx. They don't want to strike out against this guy. This is a big game for them, I think. Who did they play last night? They played Ito. Was it Ito last night? Yeah. So let's look at what he did. I know he went 8 innings. I didn't look at his strikeouts though. Did he get strikeouts yesterday? I'm gonna say
I don't know.
No. You don't have it out on that sheet? Okay, I'll look at it.
I got it right here.
Okay.
Oh shit! It updated on its own. Finally.
Nice. There he is, 7. He got 7 against him. But I mean, I feel like that's the ceiling there. So if they're gonna give us 6.5, Koki can get 7, but I think he's a little too high because if you look at his lines, last year he was 5.5, 6.5 in a really good matchup, but not 6.5 against Oryx. So if you look at his game logs this year, he has one game where he only had 2 strikeouts and he went 6 innings. And then he had one game where he had 6 strikeouts against Lottie. Disgusting. So he only has one game where he went over, and that was against Rack. And he did have 10, which is why his line is so high. So I'm cool with that. Just those things combined.
We know how he is, man. Like he's
good.
He has the potential. He has the potential. Like he has a ceiling, a decent high ceiling. But in the right matchups, you can definitely take his unders, man, and feel okay about it. Like because he can turn to a high contact pitcher, man. So I think it's no brainer, man. You live with the result. I think like 8 times out of 10 he goes under. So now the question is, do you only want to make it suggested as an Underdog exclusive, or do you want?
Yes.
I mean, don't play on.
I mean, you can play it on PrizePicks, but I mean. You can. The thing is, with the push factor, it makes you feel like it's okay if it pushes, but really they jack you, because if you win on one play and you push on the other play, they don't give you half the money. They give you a quarter. Okay, but fucking bitches.
Yeah, but if you do it in a 3-pick like this one, and it turns into a 2-pick at least.
I mean, I definitely don't mind it. I'm just throwing out there. If you have Underdog and PrizePicks, you go with the Underdog play.
Right.
Because Underdog now, bro, they give you the same money for 0.83. You can't even, like, that's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So
but I agree. No, if you're doing both sides, I would stick with them.
Like you said, some people only have NPB for PrizePicks. So if you're one of those people, J. Cole and a few others, makes sense.
And the final kicker on this is that it's 666, bro.
Yay!
Demon emoji.
Hey, some about that.
Demon mode. I'll call this the demon mode slip for you, J. Cole.
Now that I think about it, PrizePicks has
demon mode.
They have demons and goblins as their normal thing on their site. That's kind of weird. Kind of scary, actually. Okay. Anyways, the other play I like too, and I think you'll like it if you look at him. And the other guy on the other side, Trash Can. Trash Can Tato. I don't know. Look under the hood, but from what I see, he looks like a guy who's going to just not want to strike out people. And 4.5's too high for him. Takashima. Hello, my name is Tato Takashima.
I mean, he's not bad.
He has the velo.
The zone contact is good. Chase is good. So why isn't he striking people out? That's the question. Maybe it's just unlucky. His ground ball percentage.
Not sure. I mean, he only had 2 against Cebu, and then he had 6 against Lati, and then he had 4 against SoftBank. So he's decent. It's not like the best play in the world, but for him to get 5, I guess because it's MPH, he might hurt us.
Yeah.
He might.
Is it?
But I will say, if you look at him from last year, he was a reliever. Now he's a starter. They're not going to give him a long leash. He's going to have to do it in 6 innings max, even if he has the best game of his life. There's that on our side. His K percentage last year, I don't know how, from looking under the hood, how good he looks this year. You might want to look at last year, because 11% last year as a reliever? 11? That's crazy. 11?
The only thing about Nippon is that they're dead last in zone contact, and Yakult is like right behind them. Mm-hmm. And he had 6 against Yakult, and he has like a really good zone contact, at least this year in his few games, at 86%.
Yeah.
Like,
check out his last year just for fun. I know that doesn't mean too much, but let's see if he really was. Because if it's similar, it's going to be scary. Takashima. He has a cool ass name.
What's his first name?
Tato. His velo's higher than I thought.
Yeah, it's matching up. His contact percentage is really good.
He's on that. What's his name? Who we like tonight? Tanichi. He's on that Tanichi contact, huh? It's pretty good.
He is.
Well, we can pass on that guy then. He does look a little scary now that I look at that with you.
I would be with you 100% if it wasn't Ippon who's dead last. The thing that he specializes in. Okay,
let's cancel him. So on Underdog we have Koki, and then I guess we don't have a 2-pick that's super lovable at the moment. We'll have to keep searching.
We can find MLB play for sure. We can do an MLB alt under. Or if not, sure we can find something.
Yeah, if we keep looking, I'm sure something else will pop in there. But the lines are pretty tight.
Oh.
What's up?
They just dropped Tarnik's strikeouts and they fucked up, bro. 5.5. No multiplier.
That's what he is on. That's what he is on PrizePicks.
No, sorry. I thought it was Urania. I got them mixed up the two.
Yeah.
Remember they didn't have Urania's case?
Yeah. It's weird.
Shit.
That Uwasawa at 6.5. I know he can get it, but still 7 for that dude. I mean, that's a little bit much. I don't want to rely on it though.
Yeah, it's Lottie. Damn, I had a flip flop in my head, bro. I thought it was Urania. All right.
Damn. So Koki is the best play, but it's on Underdog.
There's KBO. There's MLB. We'll find something, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, and under that the model likes, alted up 1, play it with that, bingo.
Yeah, those unders of the day, really high hit rate.
Love it.
Yeah, I'll find some. I'm not seeing nothing's popping for me on
KBO
right as of right now.
That's cool. We'll find the MLB play.
Park C Wong, I always like going to that pitch, but
it's crazy. We finally got 6 games, but the lines are all tight. Except Koki. Koki's too high. I like that. Koki's not getting no damn 7. We got a 75% chance, I think.
I agree. Yeah, I'll look into Park Simon. But let me get a crack on MLB. I'll find something to pair on Underdog with that, because I'll take advantage of MLB on Underdog having the alt under, which you can't get on PrizePicks or.
When do the games start? 4 or so? 3:34?
3:40?
3:40?
I think.
So when do lineups come in for baseball? Is it an hour before usually, or a couple hours, or what?
Oh no, they just trickle in throughout the day. Yeah. Okay. 3:40 is the first game, but it's an island game. And
there's a lot of games.
F4.
There's going to be some unders in there.
Oh, no doubt, bro.
Okay, cool. So we'll just play all under with that multiple times. I'm going to at least, that'll be nice.
What should we shoot for good value? Like minimum, like
minimum, to be honest,
like 0.7.
Yeah, 0.75 would be great. 0.72 still works. Anything below that, it starts to get kind of shitty. But really, I mean, the thing is with Underdog,
What if you stack 3 of them?
I don't like the 3 because they don't pay out the right amount. So it's like if you find 3 that you like, I think you should just rotate 2 picks, because they do 3.5 and 6.5. So it's a really big difference. Long term, it really really works out to you just want to do 2 picks on Underdog. I did it all season with college basketball. It worked out so good. If you can just get to a 2x play on 2 plays that you think are 75% shot to hit, bingo, you're in there. You're gonna win. So I think Underdog's fucking up with that. So as long as they're gonna give us that, that's all. I think that's all we gotta find. So yeah, you have a what? What do you have there? A point? Is that 0.81 or 0.61 for Bradley? Oh yeah. So there you go.
I was, yeah, like if we get it around like minimum like 0.72 or more.
Yep. If you can get a 2x on 2 plays, I think you're doing good. If you feel really confident about 2.
That's what I shoot for when I use alts on fantasy. Yep. I always the 2x. So
exactly. And you're getting all unders. Like there's nothing better in the world.
Oh, I know.
So there we go.
I try to do all unders all day.
Yeah, dude.
So yeah, let me get the cracking on the projections, and I'll cross-reference, see what the model spits out, and then I'll go in and dive in and make sure it all checks everything, all the boxes check, and we'll pair that up, send it out in the Discord with the cookie. And then for the PrizePicks, you can do the demon modes, 666 special.
Yeah. Now PrizePicks is different. 3 picks on PrizePicks is good.
Yeah, 6x. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, guys. I hope everyone has a good weekend. Sorry, we didn't really have time to go over KBO, but nothing's popping as of right now. So, pitcher I took last night ended up getting ejected for hitting multiple batters, and they take that shit serious in Korea and Japan.
Yeah, they do. Remember when they got me when Roki did it? Roki hit a dude in the head, and I was going for a huge play, and they took him out. It's the worst ever.
Yeah. Nothing you can do about that, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, back at it next week. Good luck, everyone. Underrated.
Yes,
Always
sir.
Fun.
Yes, sir. We're gonna collect some more money tonight. Let's get a couple MLBs in this afternoon, and then we'll be riding with Koki.
Yes, sir.
All right, bro.
Koki. Later.